Greetings and welcome back to Dragon City. Alright, it's been a couple of days, but I did a lot of saving here, so where is it? 6,800, we're going to add to that. We're going to add to that right now. Okay, 7,400, I don't know if I can grab any more here. Here, you get in there. We got 2 more! Okay, it was hardly worth doing that, I could have fed somebody. But anyway, we got the max we can get right now, and speaking of breeding here. Alright. 15 hours and 55 seconds. 55 minutes. Well, it was more than that. It was actually 62 hours. That combo that I put together, I think that's the Fallen Angel Dragon, and that was the Gummy Dragon. I ran that 3 times and got fails each time, and I think a lot of those fails are over here, frankly. And the 4th time I did it, I got the 62 hours. So that will get the, hold on a minute. I think it was the Apocalypse Dragon, was it? Hold on a minute. No, not this one, the one before. No, the Prometheum Dragon. That's right, the Prometheum Dragon. The Fallen Angel has the light and the dark, and the Gummy one had the nature and the lightning there. So that's who I'm getting. Alright, so now the next ones, the problem here is I have the Abyss Dragon, I have the Supersonic Dragon, and I have the Mirage Dragon. Now, I don't have the Millennium Dragon, but that's a lot of money just to get to this one guy, you know? That's a lot of money. I don't know if I should try to do the other ones, but yeah, there's the combo right there. There's the combo right there. We saw that in the last video. But it did work. It did work. So we're going to get a new dragon from that. We're going to get a new dragon. Alrighty, so let's see. And let me just restart these, because otherwise I will forget about it. I am restocking my money, though, and meanwhile getting food, so that's a good thing. Okay, so we're getting close to Easter, and they have a little thing here going. Where is this? The Egg Hunter! Yes, so you can collect eggs, and I think that the top 500 egg collectors will get a legendary dragon. So that's kind of what they're doing now. There's different ways you can get them. There's you can watch videos. I already got one for the video. I'll show it to you in a minute. You can see that second one. That's like the mint egg. And then you can go through the tournaments. I've been doing 3 of them. I can't do the other one. Not really. You can get them from like the cards and stuff like that. I'm not really sure about that Easter egg decor one. Is that a buy? Do you buy that one? I'm guessing if you're buying it, it's from, I'm guessing if you're buying it, then it's from something, you know, like, okay, that's gems, alright. Yeah, I have the mint Easter one, because I got it from the video. Actually, maybe I should put that somewhere. Hold on a second. Yeah, luckily they did put it along with the items here, so, where, oh, there it is, the mint Easter egg. So we got this time of year coming, so, yeah, you know what, it's not really where I want you, yeah, you know, I can't fit any more there, so, you know what, you guys can have it. Okay, I think it doesn't matter if it's in your inventory, or if it's in your, on one of your habitats, it counts otherwise. So, let me see, and of course we have tournaments, yeah, there's 2 of them, been kind of working on, probably not going to do them because, and they do require you to have those 2 dragons to start with. The Iceberg Dragon and the Choleric Dragon. For the first round. Since then, I don't think it's been asking me for anything. It asks for elements once in a while, but that's about it. So, oh, that reminds me. Some guys are not available at the moment. I'm going to have to go get them, but I think we can get through this without much problem. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be much of a problem. I don't see Rollo in any life-altering problems here. I think he's completely safe. Okay, I have to check Rollo. He seems to have less health. Oh, I don't have the buff going, but still, he does seem to have less health. Okay, I'm gonna get those guys out of there for the next match. Yeah, I had some guys over here. Hopefully, no other pieces. I didn't get any since, but you know, you gotta try, otherwise you won't get them. Alright, let's try this again. over here. Alright, and you guys want a water one. Alright, so that's going to be Bud. And then I'm going to put, who was it I was looking at a minute ago? I was looking at Rollo. Let's put Tim there. I want to see if he's got the same health. Something tells me he doesn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap, by the way. But I don't think we're going to take too much damage as a result. Okay, change. No, I'm wrong. I guess I'm thinking in terms of the buff, ain't I? And I think that Tor is maxed out himself, isn't he? He must have gotten as, the last ones for his gold coins. Okay. Well, that was mean and uncalled for. You can just die for that. Yes, I know it was combat. Okay. You can have some magma. Okay, and the Boo Dragon! Okay, I don't want to do anything with you, but we're just going to do some Aurora Borealis to clean this up. Because it's going to be a mess. It's going to be poo all over the place. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, you can do those. Yeah, this one, unfortunately... Yeah, the Teacher Dragon. And if you want that Teacher Dragon, guess what? You're in luck. Because that Teacher Dragon is for sale. It's only 200. I just don't see... I mean, the way they time those tournaments, it's really hard to do them anyway. If I thought that the timing would work out, I might consider doing it, because, I don't know, 200. The only thing I can spend money on... Well, one thing I need to spend money on is to buy the relic that gets them to... the little thing that gets them to 40th level. Other than that, you know, this thing over here, even when it's on sale, it's like 400. Which wouldn't be a problem, except then you have to open up sections of it with gems too. Which is really a pain. And of course now you have to have gems in order to create some habitats. So I'll just gonna basically go with what I got from now. Anywho, so that's the event going with that. Now let's go into the other one where I got 7,478 nanobots to go. Alright, no, we were not working on you. You, how close were you? I think we looked at you and, like, there's no real reason to move you anymore. Okay. What about you? Okay, you had a key in front of you. So let's just go. I might go back and get that other one because I don't think I have him. But, you know, at the moment I just want to see what else we can get, right? Because we do have more than 5.5 days left on this. Okay, and there's going to be some gems here, which is good. Okay, 2. It is plural, though. It wasn't just gem, it was gems. Of course, 50 gems would have been better, but I don't think they're going to do that. Okay, we got a chest. We're just going to have, as the pattern goes, 4 gems. 6 gems! Ooh, 6 gems. You know, I like the old days when there used to be dragons and decorations in it, you know. I think that, I don't know, I just prefer that. I'd rather get something with some tangibility to it, you know. Here's a dragon! Like, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. I got my angry dragon that way, I believe, and several others. Okay, we got a whole bunch of all these nanobots being used, and not getting anything for it there. Okay, we got some... Okay, so we moved like 480 to get 200. Sounds like a bad deal. Alright, we'll be getting a couple more gems here. Will this be 3? Will it be 3? It was 2 again. Okay. Alright. Alright, I see there's another key coming up. Who would that key be for? Him? It does look like it's for that one, doesn't it? Alright, let's move on. If I have any left by then... 470. Okay, so this guy is now unlocked. Alright, just open him up for a moment. Okay, so this is the Pyrex Dragon. Okay, he's the Pyrex Dragon. Let's take a step back to this guy for a moment here. Where did he go? Okay, hold on a minute. There he is. Alright. Do I have him? I don't think so. I don't think I have him. How close is he? He's 2 steps away, right? Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave him there for now. I'm gonna be stranding dragons, and then I'll figure out who in the end I want to move. But let's try to unlock as much as we can to see whatever we can get. Alright, so how many... Here are 25 steps. I doubt you're gonna reach the end. Alright, so 70? If they stay that price, they would. Oh, that's interesting right there. Oh, I hope I don't run into any combats. Or at least we can end on one. That would be alright. Because actually, we will be ending on one. Alright, we got a gem coming up here. Okay, they're inexpensive at the moment, the moves. Okay, 2 gems. 2 gems. Alright, so what's going on down here? Okay, some of these. It's going to cost us 260 to get 150. I call that a bad deal. Not a good investment. Especially considering how many we spent to get there in the first place. Okay, this is not actually bad at all. Because this is a good ending spot. We'll do the first battle. It's probably going to be 3. It's 3. Okay, this is the mold dragon. Alright, well, I know how to fight mold. We'll use ice on it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use some ice on it. That'll kill off the mold. Boom. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... yeah, I'll take care of the next step. And then the next time we get together, we'll do the last one together. So, yeah, because there's 2 more fights left there. So I'll do this one, and then we'll do the next one there, and then we'll move on. It's not a bad place to stop, too, because even if we did this, I wouldn't be able to go any further anyway. You know? I wouldn't be able to go any further. Just out of curiosity. It's 240 to claim the block. Oh, that's probably because I did one of them already. You know, is it going to be 240 in the end anyway? Because they make you spend to do it anyway, you know? Which is kind of weird. Never did that in the past. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You're fighting your way through this block, but then you have to pay for it afterwards. No. That is not the way done. Alright, so we spent a whole bunch there, but we're on the border of getting a couple of dragons. Alrighty, so let's take a quick trip into the arena here. Is it 3 we have this time? Yes, it is. It's 3. Oh, but you know what I didn't do? You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to do the buff. Okay, I talked about this last time. Let's take the heroic dragons in, and let's even the playing field. Let's not have the buff. And let's see what comes at us. If 40s come at us, we might be reaching for that buff again. Alright, so let's do this one. Let's see what awaits us. Okay, a wind dragon. Okay, bad day for you. You showed up at a really bad time. You should have sent your big heroic friends along. Yeah, because I don't need no buff to beat you. Okay, you too. Nope. Don't need no buff to beat you. Tor's got your number. Number 0. Okay. Alright, at least he can't be critted. It's gonna take... actually, you're low level. You're only 25. So it's gonna be a one-shot anyway, isn't it? Yeah, one shot. Okay, we managed to survive that one. Let's grab some crumbs. We managed to survive that one. It didn't turn, you know, it could have been very hard. Maybe this one will be. Okay, they're still a level. They're not even the same level, so I think we should probably want to one-shot him without a buff. Alright. Okay, wind drag. Oh, we just went downhill really quickly there, didn't we? Yeah, sorry about that. You should have talked to your friends in the first fight. Okay, high tension drag. He's 30. Okay. Have some light. I don't know if I can one-shot him. Ooh, just cleared it by about less than 1,000 there, I think. Cleared it by less than 1,000. All right, so Tor is handling everything. I think that when I have my team, and I think I have my team right now, I think it's good to have him out front. All right, this is going to be the last fight of today. So let's beat up. Okay, 25. All right, No tension today from leaving the buff behind. So we'll do that from now on. We'll leave the buff behind for a while and see how that works out. Maybe I'll do what else I was going to do, which is put the buff up and then put the 4 element legendaries in. Okay. Julian, you didn't talk to the other guy? No, I guess you didn't. No. I guess they don't stand back and watch these fights, you know? Otherwise you would have said, I'm not going in there. Okay, 30th level. Oh, but you know what, dude, Franz. You ran into, like, one of the only heroic guys who's got fire. You know, I was thinking about that. None of them have metal, do they? I'm just thinking, imagine... Oh, almost. You imagine, like, a heroic dragon with ninja stars? It's a scary concept. I have to go check that. I don't think any of the heroic dragons have metal. Alright, and we got those crumbs. Alright, so let's take a step back out. Yeah, I'm very curious about that. Dragons, rarity, heroic, and get that out of there. Alright, okay, the high nucleus dragon is metal. Oh, and the dragon that I just had, the dragon I just fought, one of before, the high tension dragon, he has. Okay, so I was wrong. Oh, wow, a lot of them. Actually, what was I thinking? Because there are 4 of them that have it. There's 4 of them. Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I thought that was a problem. Anyway, none of them lead with it, right? None of them lead with it. Okay, well, I was right about that, even though I'm just going to make myself sound right. Alright, so anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Probably gonna skip another 2 days for the next one so we can get something going. Unless, of course, that they add something new for Easter. You know, it's getting close now. It's Tuesday, so if they do add something new, then we'll do a video. Otherwise, probably gonna be like Friday. No, but like Saturday, actually. Probably Saturday, yeah. So, anyway, I think that will do. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!